Lucy meets Jackson and John at breakfast, happily sharing that she's been cleared to return to duty. She says she's ready to go, but makes one request: no applause at roll call. John promises he'll do his best to keep it under control. At the precinct, Tim reluctantly agrees to let Officer Harper partner with Lucy, believing Harper can connect with her after what she's been through. Meanwhile, John is blindsided when his son Henry shows up with his fiancée. She's eager to become a cop and even asks if she can do a ride along with him. Once she steps away to grab her jacket, Henry quickly tells his dad to make sure she changes her mind before the day is over. He can barely handle his father being a cop, let alone the idea of his fiancée joining the force. During roll call, Lucy's worst fear comes true. She's met with applause, and she shoots John a look for not stopping it. The chief also announces partner reassignment. Harper will team up with Lucy, while John is paired with Tim. To add to the tension, John and Tim are also saddled with a ride along Henry's fiancée, something Tim is clearly not thrilled about. Out on patrol, Lucy asks Harper why she wanted to be her partner. Harper explains that she understands what Lucy has gone through. Lucy isn't convinced, joking that unless Harper once went on a date with a serial killer, she can possibly relate. Their first call takes them to a potential jumper. Tim and John try to shield Henry's fiancée from the scene, but she seems unfazed and watches without hesitation. Meanwhile, Jackson responds to another call and is suddenly attacked by a group of women who recognize him from TV the night before. He's been getting a lot of publicity lately because of the man he's been dating. Angela grows frustrated as the situation quickly spirals out of control and the suspect almost slips away. John and Tim are later tasked with delivering the tragic news to the jumper's family that he didn't survive. A friend of the victim arrives at the house, sparking a heated fight among the family members. John and Tim end up taking the friend into custody, as he has an outstanding warrant. Back at the precinct, Tim checks in on Lucy, who assures him she's doing fine, despite dodging bullets earlier in the day. During a ride-along later, Tim jokes to John that he could put in a good word for his soon-to-be daughter-in-law. John points out that she has a complicated past. Someone had previously released revenge porn involving her and even damaged his car in retaliation. Tim notes that with that history, getting into the academy is going to be a real challenge for her. Harper and Angela take Lucy out for a girls' night, but it's not quite what she expects. Instead of a relaxing evening, they drag her to a speed dating event, hoping it will help her rebuild her trust and judgment. Meanwhile, Jackson's new, very famous boyfriend wants to take him out of town, but Jackson insists they should stay home. His boyfriend isn't interested in staying put. During the speed dating, a polite man points out to Lucy that there's a loose string on her sweater. She quickly fixes it and puts him in his place, showing she's still sharp and confident. The next day, Harper opens up to Lucy, revealing that she was raped by a fellow officer, a deeply personal moment that strengthens their bond. As Tim and John continue investigating, they become convinced that the jumper was actually pushed from the roof by the man they had previously taken into custody. They return to the scene and then head to the victim's house, only to see a group of bikers pulling up. They call in the team, who immediately reach out to SWAT. As they move in, John and Tim realize that Henry's fiancée is at the house visiting the victim's sister, and Henry is with her. Inside, the family is being threatened by the biker. John manages to sneak in through a side window and takes down two of the men, ensuring everyone makes it out safely. Jackson is out with his famous boyfriend when they get into a public fight, which is immediately captured on video. He climbs into the car with Angela, and his boyfriend follows right after. It turns out the whole scene was staged to pull Jackson out of the spotlight, and it works perfectly. Later, Tim finds Lucy at the gym, punching a bag. He offers her some advice about the tattoo on her abdomen, the one she hates, which was forced on her by the sadist who held her hostage. He tells her it doesn't have to represent the date of her death as the killer intended. Instead, it can mark the first day of the rest of her life, a symbol of her survival. Tim then asks Lucy to join him on patrol the next day, and she agreed.